Hello dear friends, I'm Salomon NONVIGNON, teacher of English at the public and private school of Bénin. Today we are going to talk about the use of the phrase to make someone do something. But before that, I would like you to remind the rules of hygiene to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Wash your hands regularly with soap and water. Stay home or use a mask if necessary. Respect the social distance of at least 1 meter. Now, let's start our today lesson. Okay, dear friend, as I said a few minutes ago, we are going to deal with to make someone do something. How it is used. To understand this, let's study this dialogue between Peter and Angela. Do you like eating beans, Angela? It is Peter who is asking the question. Listen to Angela's answer. Not at all. But my mother makes me eat some very often. The first question we are going to answer is, what does the underlined words? Here the underlined words are, my mother makes me eat some. What does this phrase mean? My mother makes me eat some. Does Angela like eating beans? No. But her mother makes her eat some, which means that her mother forces her to eat beans. It means that her mother obliges her to eat some beans. It is by force. It is an obligation to eat beans. Okay? So, if we say, my mother makes me eat some, let's write this. My mother makes me eat some. It means that my mother forces or obliges me to eat some. Okay? So, the next question is to know what this phrase expresses. What does the phrase express? As you can see, my mother makes me eat some. It means that my mother forces. So it is a kind of forcing, a kind of obligation, obliging. So it expresses forcing. It expresses obligation. Is it clear for you? Now, the next question, what can we notice when we read the phrase? What can we notice? We notice that my mother, here, it is a subject. So here we have a subject. Here we have a verb, the verb to make. Okay, so it is a verb. Here, what is this? It is a personal pronoun, and here it is an object. So we have object, which we call in French complément d'objet. Object, in English, it is what we call complément d'objet. We have two kinds of objects. You have direct object and indirect object. Here, It is a direct object. Is it clear? Can I continue? Thank you. So, after my object, what do I have? I have a verb. And in this case, we have an infinitive without to. Now, let's compare this phrase with the next one. My mother forces or obliges me to eat. There is something very different. We have the subject, my mother. We have the verb, to force or to oblige. We have the object, which is me, the personal pronoun object. And we have here the verb, which is a complete infinitive. Okay? What is the conclusion that we can draw? We can say that when we use to make, which is followed by an object, this object is always, I say, always. It's very important. It is always followed by an infinitive without to. It is what we call generally base verb. Infinitive without to. But when at the place of to make, we use the verb to force or to oblige, followed by an object, we have an infinitive, a total infinitive. It is not a base verb. It is not infinitive without to, but it is infinitive in total. Don't forget, it is infinitive in total when we use to force or to oblige. Is it clear? Now, let's practice. I would like you to complete these sentences. Practice. Complete these sentences using to make. Okay? For example, when we take the first sentence, I don't like working hard at school. But my teacher Yes? What does your teacher do? Who can answer? Yes, let's go. So, my teacher, they say to use to make. Yes, don't forget to use to make. Yes? Makes, yes. Me, yes. Okay, very good. Work hard at school. Very good. Another sentence, sentence 2. Jerry didn't want to tell me the truth. Yes, Jerry didn't want to tell me the truth. But what did I do? Yes, I Very good. I made. Very good. Why it is made? It is made simply because here we are in the past. It is in the past that Jerry didn't want to tell me the truth. So I made him. Very good. Him to replace Jerry, and it is at the position of object. So I made him tell me the truth. Very good. Now somebody to tell me if I'm asked to use to force at the place of to make, what will be my answer? I don't like working hard at school, but my teacher, yes, my teacher forces me to work hard at school. Jerry didn't want to tell me the truth. I forced, don't forget, I forced him to tell me the truth. Now we are at the end of today's lesson. I hope that you find it useful during this trying moment. Don't forget to respect the rules of hygiene to prevent the coronavirus. See you next time.